live with you at 160. The meet began at 126 pounds. That's where Linn-Mar jumped out to an early 6-0 lead after the pinfall from Bryce Parkey as he got the pin in a minute 13. Dallas Center Grimes came back, took the next two matches. Trey Wells with an 11-6 victory, followed by a fall at 5:59 by Gavin Moran as DCG took the lead 9-6. Linn-Mar, though, has taken the last two matches. Started at 145 as Haiku Carolyn picked up the victory, 17-7, a major decision there, followed by an 8-1 win for Abbas Kimikokai. Here a pinfall for the Linn-Mar Lions is Tate Naktaborin gets the pin in that one. So a fall for Linn-Mar as they've run off now 3 consecutive victories. At 160 pounds, we were looking forward to a potential top 10 matchup, but Luke Fissler didn't go. It was Connor Birch getting the call for DCG. Here at 170 pounds, though, well, perfect timing as it's our spotlight match of the evening, a top 10 battle. 6th ranked Zach Needman from Dallas Center Grimes against number 5 Ryan Plummer from Linn-Mar. Our matchup here, a couple of seniors getting ready for the district tournament coming up on Saturday. Dallas Center Grimes will be hosting a district tournament as Linn-Mar will be going on the road to Western Dubuque coming up this weekend. The winner of this duel will move on to face 8th ranked Waukee here in the Waukee Fieldhouse tonight. Regionals happening in Class 3A across the state. Class 1A and 2A concluded last night with the 8 champions of the regional duels moving on to next week's state duels Wednesday as things will get started there, followed by the traditional state tournament Thursday through Saturday. Looking for our first score, and we get it. A takedown for Ryan Plummer, taking a 2-0 lead. 5th ranked Ryan Plummer, 6th ranked Zach Needham. In this matchup, a good one at 170 pounds, 2-0 lead for Plummer and a quick escape for Needham. So both wrestlers to their feet inside a minute to wrestle here in the opening period, 2-1 lead. As we wrestle at 170 pounds, team score right now, it is a 19-9 lead for the Linn-Mar Lions over Dallas Center Grimes. Opponents in the middle of the mat trying to gain some leverage. Now a breakaway on the front side tie-up. Inside of 30 seconds now remain in the opening period, 2-1 lead. At 170 for Linn-Mar's Ryan Plummer. Linn-Mar wearing the black uniforms, Dallas Center Grimes in the red, Linn-Mar with the green ankle. And here's a big move by Plummer, and now he's got Needham on his back and the pin with 3 seconds left in the period. Big victory there as 5th ranked Ryan Plummer gets the victory. Plummer comes in and gets the pin in 157. Certainly helping this Linn-Mar team now. Their lead is extended 25-9. They lead it in the team scoreboard through 170 pounds. We started at 126. Halfway through the matchup here in the opener. As we go to 182 pounds for Linn-Mar, it'll be senior A.J. Frost. On the other side for Dallas Center Grimes, it's Garrett Morris. Morris right away aggressive, working on the inside single, nothing there with the reshoots, got the front head. And trying to step through, and gets the turn and the takedown. Good quick move there from Garrett Morris, getting a takedown of Frost and jumping out to a 2-0 lead. Out of bounds, and we'll restart with 1:28 left in the first period. Quickly up to the feet and the escape for A.J. Frost. So Frost gets on the scoreboard for the first time. Now Frost goes to work with a single quick maneuver back the other way. Still no points awarded. And now upper body throw out of bounds. And the Dallas Center Grimes fans, they wanted a takedown there on the edge of the mat. Not going to get it. Quick movement right off the whistle by Garrett Morris. He's shown a lot of quickness there. Scramble situation. Who can get control? And Morris able to get the takedown. He takes a 4-1 lead. 55 seconds left in the opening period. Garrett Morris 4-1 lead over A.J. Frost as we wrestle at 182. Linn-Mar leading the team's scoreboard. Now Morris has got Frost in trouble and gets the pin with 43 seconds left. A pinfall and 117. A quick one, and that is the response Dallas Center Grimes certainly needed there as they work on the comeback trail. They need wins and they need bonus points, and they get it there with the pin for Garrett Morris. Let's go to 195 pounds for Dallas Center Grimes. It'll be Drew Clausen, a junior, against Rourke Martin from Linn-Mar. Martin, a senior, and getting the start here.
Off the man, no points.
13 seconds in as they go out of bounds. At 195, Martin this season, a 6-16 record. As the Mustangs try to get back here, punch their ticket into the final tonight as Waukee awaits. 24 teams advance here to the regional duels in Class 3A, determined by the Coaches Association rankings as they set the brackets from that back in January, setting up these 3-team duels. The top seed, the host team, receives a bye into the championship bout, and the 2 and 3 seeds in each respective region then face off. Waukee was ranked number 8 at the time, Linn-Mar number 9, Dallas Center Grimes at 23. And there's a takedown for Rourke Martin.
2-0.
So Martin gets out to an early 2-0 lead. Just over a minute gone by in the opening period as Martin looking for his 7th victory of the season. Clausen underneath, trying to work his way up, but a good tough ride up top from Rourke Martin. 35 seconds left in the first. Martin trying to, with a crossface there, now working the arms in. As he tries to get the turn in the final 20 seconds of the first period. There's a crossface again. Good aggressive ride up top from the 195-pounder from Linn-Mar. And we're going to get a stall warning underneath. So the stall warning against Drew Clausen as the final seconds tick off. And there's the buzzer through one. It's a 2-0 lead for Martin of Linn-Mar. 25-15 our score as we wrestle at 195 pounds. Down position taken for Drew Clausen. Cover on top is Martin. And the whistle. Martin continues his ride. No riding time at the high school level, like you see collegiately. But Martin certainly has a ton of it to this point as he rode out after that takedown the whole rest of the first period and continues on the first 30 seconds or so here. Already a stall warning against Drew Clausen. He tries to work his way out. And he has not been able to show a whole lot to this point. We get a whistle, and we're going to get a stall now up top. So even on each side, a stall warning against both wrestlers. Clausen from DCG, Martin from Linn-Mar. We started again from the down spot right away, going to the ankle. And now Martin works his way up. Trying to get control. Official continuing to look. Trying to generate some action here as the pace certainly is slowed down after 3 consecutive falls at 160, 170, and 182. It's been different. We're going to get another stall, and there's now a point awarded. So Drew Clausen picks up his second stall call. And with it, Rourke Martin gets the point. His lead up to 3 now, 3-0. He leads it on the scoreboard, 33 seconds showing as the clock is in the second period. Martin continues with that ride, tries to get some wrist control out of the right arm from Clausen. Working his way in the middle. There's a cross face again, and we've seen Martin try to work that a couple of different times, trying to lock up a cradle. He's got the leg. Now he's trying to hook back behind with his left leg. He steps across, and we're going to get a whistle and time.
Stoppage.
It'll be a blood time. Very well could have came on that cross face. So 1.9 seconds left in the second period. It's a 3-0 lead for Rourke Martin from Linn-Mar as he leads. Drew Clausen of Dallas Center Grimes still to come, 220 pounds. And 285, and then we'll flip back to the small weights as we still have 6 weight classes remaining here through 182 pounds. We started at 126. Linn-Mar got it started as Bryce Parkey with the pin in a minute 13. Dallas Center Grimes came back, took the lead themselves, started with the Trey Wells win 11-6 at 132. Then at 138 pounds, Gavin Moran with a pin in 5:59. Linn-Mar came back, 4 consecutive victories for the Lions. Carolyn with a 17-7 major decision at 145. At 152, it was Bass Kimikawa who got the 8-1 win at 152. Then at 160, a pin for Tate Nagtgaboren. And Ryan Plummer in our spotlight matchup at 170 pounds. Number 5 ranked beat 6 ranked Zach Needham by pinfall in 157. DCG came back with the pin from Garrett Morris at 182. We're caught up and we're back ready for action as we'll go to the fourth period. Lead continues at 3-0 for Martin. And it'll be a neutral position to begin the final period. Clausen looking for something big here. Takedown won't be enough. Either need to get a takedown, give up the escape, another takedown just to tie it, or looking for a big 4 or 5 point move. Clausen, long, lanky frame, certainly has the height advantage in this one. Sturdy frame from Rourke Martin as a senior locks his way in. 1:25 to go in the third. Martin still leads at 3-0. Tie up. There's a bit of an underhook. Now trying to go to the double and get the takedown is Drew Clausen. So Clausen, his first points come there on the takedown with 1:08 left. We'll see how long he's going to ride. Try for the turn. Puts the leg in with that long frame, and that's what you'll see a lot of times with those taller wrestlers. Love to work with those long legs in. Try to work with the cradle in that. Got the leg locked up now, working towards that crossface. Comes across again. A couple of different times. Now works the arm underneath, and we're going to get a stoppage for potentially dangerous. And a point awarded. So that makes it 4-2. 42 seconds to go. And now a 2-point deficit for Drew Clausen. Martin able to get to his feet. Clausen comes back, reaches through. Trying to roll out of bounds. They go out of bounds, and a restart with 31.5. Decision time now for Drew Clausen. Is he going to work for the turn here? Or try to go for a big move and give up the escape? That looks like what he's going to try to do is get some kind of tilt and get the back points. 2 for the tie, 3 for the win as we go inside of 20 seconds left. Clausen continues to ride. Martin trying to hold on for the victory as he reaches back through. Just needs to be careful, just as a stall warning against him. Still could give up another point. As there it comes, a stall and a point awarded, making it 4-3. That's how it'll end, though. A 4-3 victory for Rourke Martin by decision. So Martin extends the lead for Linn-Mar, now back up to 13 points, 28-15. after the win at 195 pounds.
220 pounds for Dallas Center Grimes, Colin Kakacek.
It'll be Colin Kakacek against Luke Gaffney here. DCG's Colin Kakacek, a sophomore, another sophomore on the other side at 220 for Linn-Mar, Luke Gaffney. Wrestlers tie up right away. Looking to get that initial score, and a big one is certainly we get up into the upper weights, see the scoring start to go down. Gaffney, a good sophomore year. He's 16-8 on the season. He gets the takedown right away. Gaffney jumps on top, 2-0, 30 seconds gone by in the opener. Now working his way back as he's got Cradle locked up. Didn't appear like he got the count. Let's see, kind of shielded away here. Not sure. The referee does have those 2 fingers on the mat. He does. There will be 2 back points as Luke Gaffney doubles up his lead now to 4 as it's 4-0. 1:05 left in the first period. Already a 4-0 lead for Luke Gaffney, a takedown, and then 2 back points for the sophomore. Continues the ride from the side, trying to come across, gaining control of the left arm of Kakacek. Not much action. They go out of bounds, and we'll get a restart with 32 seconds left. Whistling the start underneath. Kakacek trying to get to his feet, but very quickly. Oh, and look out. Oh, got a, looks like a pretty significant injury there for Colin Kakacek, as he definitely is in pain over there. Boy, the arm went the wrong way, and oh boy, hate to see that. We'll take a timeout and come back. On the other side here, wrestling duels from Waukee as we come back in a moment.
Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, Schottenkirk Ford Indianola, representing Iowa's top 2 selling brands, are combining for one giant sales event. Save big in Waukee. New Silverado 1500 4x4, $36,990, $486 per month. New 2020 Equinox LT, $23,999, $316 per month. All new and pre-owned vehicles marked with one low price. Save big in Indianola. New Ford F-150 Crew Cab 4x4, $36,499, $480 per month. New Ford Escape, $18,499, $243 per month. Let the power of 2 work for you. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee, Schottenkirk Ford Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. It's cold outside, and that means it's fireplace season. And you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me. Because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit IowaRadiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Back with you in the Waukee Fieldhouse. Trent Condon here, along with the crew from CISN. Glad you stuck around with us as we wrestled at 220 pounds. It will be an injury default as Colin Kakacek had his elbow turned the wrong way. Certainly a difficult circumstance down there for the Dallas Center Grimes sophomore. Luke Gaffney will win this one by injury default. That'll move it to 34-15 on the scoreboard. Linn-Mar with the lead. The injury default for Luke Gaffney. The Iowa High School Athletic Association would like to take this opportunity to remind you that sportsmanship starts with you. Good sportsmanship means showing respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, schools, and to those around you. regardless of how an event is going. Good sportsmanship shows character, accountability, and sets a positive example on and off the field. The IHSAA thanks you for being a good sport for tonight's game. Dallas Center Grimes coaching staff continues to surround Colin Kosick as he will be taken back and certainly going to seek some treatment for that injury. Tough one there. The Iowa High School Athletic Association needs your help to add registered sports officials in the 2019-2020 school year. Officials are needed at all levels in all IHSAA-sanctioned sports. Officiating allows you to stay close to the action while serving as a community leader. And in Iowa, high school and junior high games can't take place without them. Visit IAHSAA.org or highschoolofficials.com for more information. Help the Iowa High School Athletic Association add one today. Well, as the injury continues down on the mat, we'll take another timeout. Coming back as we will go to 285 pounds. 4 matches remaining. Linn-Mar with the lead, 34-15 over Dallas Center Grimes as we come back on CISN.
Central Bank, proud to be a long-standing Iowa tradition. Founded in 1887 in Storm Lake, we've grown over the years from that one location to a bank serving Northwest and Central Iowa, employing more than 200 people in the region. Being here and being from here, it makes Central Bankers unique in the banking world. Decisions are made here. Investments of our time and resources are made here. For us, banking is still about people. Our reverence for community and hard work speaks to a proud Iowa heritage. Our passion for small business to bold new directions forward for our bank and the Iowans we serve. Thank you for your support of Central Bank. Let's keep it going. Let's plan together. Let's execute for Iowa's small business, agricultural, and individual banking customers. Central Bank is ready to make it happen. Member FDIC.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau's seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. Kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, Schottenkirk Ford Indianola, representing Iowa's top 2 selling brands, are combining for one giant sales event. Save big in Waukee. New Silverado 1500 4x4, $36,990, $486 per month. New 2020 Equinox LT, $23,999, $316 per month. All new and pre-owned vehicles marked with one low price. Save big in Indianola. New Ford F-150 Crew Cab 4x4, $36,499, $480 per month. New Ford Escape, $18,499, $243 per month. Let the power of 2 work for you. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee, Schottenkirk Ford Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. It's cold outside and that means it's fireplace season. And you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau's seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Every month or so, there's another story in the media about when and how often we need to get our mammograms. It's kind of confusing. When this happens, I like to consult with experts. So I called Iowa Radiology. They recommend women get an annual mammogram starting at age 40. They know that it's the best way to detect cancers early and save lives. And that's good enough for me. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule your mammogram. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Central Bank, proud to be a long-standing Iowa tradition. Founded in 1887 in Storm Lake, we've grown over the years from that one location to a bank serving northwest and central Iowa, employing more than 200 people in the region. Being here and being from here, it makes central bankers unique in the banking world. Decisions are made here. Investments of our time and resources are made here. For us, banking is still about people. Our reverence for community and hard work speaks to a proud Iowa heritage. Our passion for small business to bold new directions forward for our bank and the Iowans we serve. Thank you for your support of Central Bank. Let's keep it going. Let's plan together. Let's execute for Iowa's small business, agricultural, and individual banking customers. Central Bank is ready to make it happen. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. It's cold outside and that means it's fireplace season. and you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau's seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
All right, we are back with you live here from Waukee Fieldhouse in Waukee, Iowa, as we go to 285-pound weight class. No points awarded there over on the edge of the mat. Now coming back the other way for DCG. That's Grant Waymeyer. Still nothing there as he's fighting Cleo Girls. Girls from Linn-Mar. Fun one here early on. A lot of action at 285, of course. Saw 220, the injury to fault. There's a pin, and that'll clinch it for the Linn-Mar Lions. They advance on to face off against Waukee coming up after this one. Nice victory and the pinfall for Linn-Mar and Cleo Girls. Moves the team score now to 40-15, 3 weights remaining. At 106, we get a forfeit as Luke Stover gets the victory. Second-ranked Brandon O'Brien, 15-1 record at 106, wasn't listed.
For Linn-Mar, Marwan Altal.
Getting ready for districts this weekend. So DCG gets the win at 106. We go to 113. It'll be Marwan Altal, a sophomore, 13-15 record, against 7th-ranked Jacob Fissler for DCG. Fissler in deep. Altal tried to flip him through, but Fissler able to get the takedown. 40-21 our score on the scoreboard after the forfeit at 106 pounds. 2 weight classes remaining as Linn-Mar has locked it up. Fissler ranked number 7, trying to build another win to his resume before districts get started. Dallas Center Grimes, as mentioned, will be hosting. We get a 2-point back points for Fissler and then a reversal for Altal. Makes it 4-2 on the scoreboard. Fissler with the lead. Dallas Center Grimes hosting their 3A district this weekend on Saturday, as they'll welcome in Ankeny High, Boone, Carroll, Denison Schleswig, Dowling Catholic, Urbandale, and West Des Moines Valley. Those would be the 8 teams competing. And the wrestlers trying to punch their ticket to the state tournament next week at Wells Fargo Arena. There's a reversal for Fissler and a 6-2 lead for him. Linn-Mar will be making their way over to Western Dubuque. Well, there are teams in the district for them this weekend: Davenport Central, Davenport North, Davenport West, Dubuque Hempstead, Dubuque Senior, along with North Scott and the host Western Dubuque, joining the Linn-Mar Lions in that one. Linn-Mar with 5 ranked wrestlers making their way there. All wrapped up tight. Final seconds of the first period. Altall able to keep himself free, but it'll be 3 more back points for Jacob Fissler as he piles up a 9-2 lead through the first period at 113 pounds. Fissler 7th ranked in the final rankings from Tony Hager and the great group over at IA Wrestle. Well, big coverage for you next week from the state tournament. That's iawrestle.com. Myself, I'll be on the radio airwaves bringing you the Class 3A opening round Thursday morning at 9 a.m. The 3A quarterfinals Friday morning. And the championships on Saturday night in all 3 classes on the radio side on 1460 KXNO and also now on the FM dial on 106.3 FM. Looking forward to another great state tournament next week. Fissler with a 9-2 lead. He works up top trying to turn Altall again. Altall fighting hard out there against the 7th ranked wrestler. Works his way up, now trying to get his head up as Fissler controls. Fissler outstanding freshman campaign here for Dallas Center Grimes. Mustangs with 4 ranked wrestlers. Jacob Fissler here, ranked number 7. Trey Wells, number 7 at 132 pounds. Wells with the victory earlier. Luke Fissler, ranked 6, did not wrestle tonight. And Zach Needham, who is ranked number 6 at 170, he fell to 5th ranked Ryan Plummer as Plummer got the fall. Score remains 9-2 for Jacob Fissler as he continues the ride on top. Inside of 30 seconds left in the second period. Talking to Waukee Athletic Director Jim Dewey during the stoppage after the injury to Colin Kakasik. And he mentioned that be very quick in between matches here. Waukee, they're waiting in the wings, warming up in their wrestling room right now, so should be ready to go certainly within 10 minutes after this one wraps up, and we'll get the championship bout started as Linn-Mar will wrestle Waukee with a chance to advance on to the state duels. That'll be happening Wednesday from Wells Fargo Arena. Score stays at 9-2. No scoring during the second period. Fissler taking some long time getting those shoes back, tied up tight. And he's ready. As we are. Third period, 2 minutes put on the clock. Fissler and Altall circling around. Altall aggressive swipe. Fissler looking for at least 1 more point. That would give him an 8+ point lead. That's a major decision. Get to 15. That's a technical fall. Got the leg. Altall tried to come back and wrench back the other way, but Fissler had control for a moment. Now Altall comes out the backside, and he's got Fissler in trouble. Locked up tight. Now he's got to be able to step through, apply some pressure. Looks like there is a couple of back points that will be awarded as Marwan Altall wrestling well for the Lions there. Gets the 4-point move. Takedown and 2 back points, and he's back within 3, 9-6, with a minute left in the third period. Decision for Altall, what he's going to do. Trying for that tilt, try to get the 3 points and tie it up. Or if he lets him go, going for the big move. Gets Fissler flattened out on the mat. Now goes to work. Looking for wrist control out on the right side as he's got the left locked up. Now walking his way through. Good break free from Jacob Fissler, though. Stay away from that. Altall now goes to the half Nelson and tries to walk his way through once again. Linn-Mar coaching staff shouting instruction. Down to 10 seconds left. One more run through for Altal is a stall warning given out and a point awarded to Altal. But not enough time as Jacob Fissler holds on the 9-7 win. Makes it 40-24 as we go to our final match. At 120 pounds, a couple of freshmen set to wrestle. For Linn-Mar, Caden Centers. And at Dallas Center Grimes, it'll be Logan Guard. As the freshmen eye each other, circling around, trying to find that first angle. And who's going to take the first shot? A lot of movement. There's an inside attempt. Covered up quickly, though, by Logan Guard. Now Guard gets into a single, gets the takedown for DCG. Logan Guard, the first points of the match, and a 2-0 lead for him. Now he's locked through and got to move locked up tight. He's got Centers in trouble. And a lot of time, middle of the mat. Sitting there basically right at the center of the circle. And over a minute, try to work for that pinfall. We'll see what kind of adjustments he's going to make as he's got those arms scaled back tight. There's the pin. With 51 seconds left, a strong finish out of Dallas Center Grimes as it finishes out with a victory, but not enough for the Mustangs as Linn-Mar moves on. As they'll wrestle Waukee coming up here in just moments with a right to move on to the state duels. Your final score, 40-30, Linn-Mar with the victory as we take a timeout. We'll come back and get ready for our second matchup. On the other side, it'll be Linn-Mar against Waukee. Number 8 Waukee, number 9 Linn-Mar coming your way next, right here on CISN.
Central Bank, proud to be a long-standing Iowa tradition. Founded in 1887 in Storm Lake, we've grown over the years from that one location to a bank serving northwest and central Iowa, employing more than 200 people in the region. Being here and being from here, it makes central bankers unique in the banking world. Decisions are made here. Investments of our time and resources are made here. For us, banking is still about people. Our reverence for community and hard work speaks to a proud Iowa heritage. Our passion for small business to bold new directions forward for our bank and the Iowans we serve. Thank you for your support of Central Bank. Let's keep it going. Let's plan together. Let's execute for Iowa's small business, agricultural, and individual banking customers. Central Bank is ready to make it happen. Member FDIC.
Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee, Schottenkirk Ford Indianola, representing Iowa's top 2 selling brands, are combining for one giant sales event. Save big in Waukee. New Silverado 1500 4x4, $36,990, $486 per month. New 2020 Equinox LT, $23,999, $316 per month. All new and pre-owned vehicles marked with one low price. Save big in Indianola. New Ford F-150 Crew Cab 4x4, $36,499, $480 per month. New Ford Escape, $18,499, $243 per month. Let the power of 2 work for you. Schottenkirk Chevrolet Waukee, Schottenkirk Ford Indianola.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore. It's cold outside and that means it's fireplace season. And you need one of the brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. They're the perfect retrofit for that old wood-burning fireplace that you're not using. You get beautiful flames, you get heat, you get easy operation, and they're all brand new Heat and Glow gas fireplace inserts. Please come see us, Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas in Urbandale.
Trent Cotton back with you in the Waukee Field House as we got one match finished up as Linn-Mar gets the win over Dallas Center Grimes. Final score 40-30. Let's take a look back at the matchup and what we saw. We started at 126 pounds. Linn-Mar with the pinfall as Bryce Parkey got the victory in that one. Dallas Center Grimes bounced back with Back-to-back victories started with Trey Wells, as he had an 11-6 decision. Then a fall for Gavin Moran as DCG took their first lead of the match at 9-6. But Linn-Mar came back. They win the next 4 and 7 of the next 8. It started with a major decision at 145 with Haiku Carlin, followed by Kemokai with a win 8-1 at 152 pounds. At 160, it was a pinfall for Linn-Mar as Noctagaborin and got the victory there. 4th-ranked 160-pound freshman at 160 pounds. 170, another pin as Ryan Plummer in a top 10 matchup took down Zach Needham from Dallas Center Grimes. And another fall. This one, though, back on the DCG side of things at 182 as Garrett Morris got the victory. A 4-3 decision at 195 for Linn-Mar. Made it 28-15. Then an injury default as Luke Gaffney got the victory. A scary scene down there as Colin Kosick was injured on that. He was helped off the mat after a long delay and elbow injuries. What it appeared, they put a air cast over the arm. Medical personnel was called in as he was taken off the match in an injury default at 220 pounds. Then at 285, it was a pinfall for Linn-Mar as Cleo Garrels got the victory there. Then we moved back to 106 pounds. 3 consecutive victories for DCG. A forfeit at 106 for Luke Stover. Jacob Fissler, a 9-7 win for the Mustangs, and it finished up with a pin from Logan Guard. Added all up, a 40-30 win for Linn-Mar, knocking off Dallas Center Grimes. Coming your way next, it'll be this Linn-Mar squad facing off against the homestanding Waukee Warriors. The Iowa High School Athletic Association would like to take this opportunity to remind you that sportsmanship starts with you. Good sportsmanship means showing respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, schools, and to those around you, regardless of how an event is going. Good sportsmanship shows character, accountability, and sets a positive example on and off the field. The Iowa High School Athletic Association thanks you for being a good sport in tonight's game. We'll come back on the other side, bring you lineups for the second matchup as Waukee faces off against Linn-Mar. As we continue on, it's the regional duels on CISN. We're back with more in a moment.
Moms typically get to make a majority of the healthcare decisions for their family. That can be a lot of pressure, but not for me, because I know the choice is ours. For medical tests like MRIs, X-rays, CAT scans, and of course mammograms, ask your doctor to refer you to Iowa Radiology. They work around our hectic schedules, they're the best at what they do, and they're so great with my family. They truly care, and it shows. Visit iowaradiology.com or call to schedule an appointment. Iowa Radiology, our focus is your good health.
Why do I look for the seal? It's about trust. Whether I'm buying a car, hiring a contractor, finding a tax preparer, or an honest mechanic, the Better Business Bureau seal means this business meets high standards. When I see the seal, I know I'll get what I pay for. No more taking chances and no more worries. And I feel good about supporting local businesses. My life is so much easier knowing I can always trust BBB accredited businesses. It pays to look for the seal. See for yourself at bbb.org/Iowa.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at MidAmerican Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Here's to everyone who believes in competition and good sportsmanship, who knows it's not about the trophies or the medals, but rather the lessons learned. For those who understand, it's not whether you win or lose, just that you give your best. So go ahead, lace them up, take the field, have fun, and play. For the experience, for the memories, for the love of the game. Shields.
Welcome back again to the Waukee Fieldhouse as we bring you regional dual wrestling on CISN. Glad to have you aboard as we get ready for our second matchup. And this one on paper certainly appears to be a tight one. 8th ranked Waukee, 9th ranked Linn-Mar. very well could come down to some shuffling in the lineup, and that's something that Waukee head coach Chad Volmecki is working with here tonight, taking a look at their expected roster this evening at 106 pounds, and either Elijah Hoffbauer or Bane Sevenson. At also a couple of wrestlers listed at 170 pounds with Tanner Spikesma and Blake Hawk. At 195, Cole Spikesma and Gavin Jones. And at 220, either Cale Thorson or Cale Winter. So that's what you're going to see here, possibly some shuffling, some adjustments, and we'll see what Coach Volmecki has up his sleeve this evening, what he's going to do as the captains come out to center the mat along with the coaches. Final instruction from the two-man referee duel out there. The flip goes the way of Linn-Mar, and they will get the opening choice here as we will get started. Final seconds ticking off the clock. Started at 126 pounds in our first match here this evening with the Linn-Mar win over Dallas Center Grimes. We'll see if that's going to continue, where they'll go at 126 here tonight for the get-go. That's the case for Waukee. They would end at 120 with one of their outstanding wrestlers, with Thurman Christensen. Christensen, number 3 ranked at 120 pounds. All our rankings courtesy of IA Wrestle. The Iowa High School Athletic Association needs your help to add registered sports officials in the 2020 school year. Officials are needed at all levels in all high school athletic association sanctioned sports. Officiating allows you to stay close to the action while serving as a community leader. And in Iowa, high school and junior high school games, they can't take place without them. Visit iahsaa.org or highschoolofficials.com for more information. Help the IHSAA add one today. Starting lineups being announced right now as they go through at 145. We're starting at 132 here this evening in the second match for Linn-Mar. That'll be Sam Gasaya Sr. Against Carter Smith. At 138, Reese Seary for Linn-Mar against Dominic Rubino. Blake Hauk getting the call at 170 pounds. That was one that we were wondering about, as that's being announced right now. Spikesma getting the call at 195. Rourke Martin with a win earlier tonight. And it looks like some adjusting as Griffin Gamble, in fact, has gone down. So we'll keep an eye on that. We'll see the adjustments as they happen tonight. Coach Chad Volmecki pushing the buttons. Again, at 106 pounds earlier tonight, Linn-Mar kept it open as their second-ranked wrestler, Brandon O'Brien, not going to go tonight. Getting ready for this evening. 113, it'll be Tanner Smith for Waukee.
Linn-Mar, Marwin Altal, and for the Warriors, Tanner Smith or Elijah
Hoffbauer. So then either or for Waukee at 113. Caden Centers will get the call, a freshman for Linn-Mar against Thurman Christensen. We mentioned him a little bit earlier. 5 ranked wrestlers for Linn-Mar, 4 of them out there tonight. For Waukee, they have third-ranked Thurman Christensen, number 10, Connor Kelly, second-ranked Cody Anderson, number 2, Griffin Gamble, and number 6, Cale Thorson of those final rankings from IA Wrestle. 132 pounds is where we will start things here tonight. At 132, getting the call, Sam Gasaya for Linn-Mar. Gasaya on the year, 9-6 record coming in. And Gasaya took a loss tonight. On the other side, it'll be Carter Smith, a junior for Waukee. Carter Smith this season comes in with a 20-17 record, so Certainly this one on paper appears it could be one that could be a decider in such a tight duel, these coin flip kind of matches. Very well could be the one who's going to move on next week to the state duel tournament from Wells Fargo Arena starting on Wednesday, followed by the traditional tournament on Thursday. It all gets started on the traditional side, 9 a.m. with Class 3A in the opening round. Full coverage coming your way on KXNO with you tonight. Both wrestlers circling around, looking for that opening. Good shot. Haven't seen anything on either side. Both teams in black singlets tonight. See the red trim of Linn-Mar here on an ankle, deep shot for Waukee and Carter Smith. Smith holds on to that ankle, still trying to get the takedown. No points awarded, and good hustle there for Gasaya, able to spring that ankle free and get away before a takedown is awarded. 132 pounds, no score. Carter Smith from Waukee, Sam Gasaya from Linn-Mar. So they circle around again, 35 seconds to go. Smith faked a shot. Now comes right back, goes deep into that ankle again. So he's gone to the right ankle now a couple of different times of Sam Gasaya. Gasaya, though, he's got an ankle of his own, not giving up much room. Smith able to get his head off the mat, now trying to lean back for the takedown. Gasaya, though, he's working with some leg control, along with the arms wrapped around. Trying to come out the back door. Here's Carter Smith that gets the takedown with 3 seconds left in the first period. A big one for Carter Smith of Waukee. 2-0 our score as we move on to the second. And Smith with the decision. After the deferral from Gasaya, he will take the down spot. But you can see Linn-Mar, they have the red trim on their uniforms, also the red and gold lion on the back of the singlet. Quick escape for Waukee's Carter Smith. Waukee with the white down around the bottom of the singlet. Trying to differentiate between the two. Also have the ankle bands that'll help you out. Waukee, the home team, with the green. And Linn-Mar on the road with the red. 3-0 lead for Waukee's Carter Smith as we wrestle into the second period. 1:23 to go, clock in as they circle around the middle. Smith trying to get some hand control. Now going outside with the single attempt was Gasaya. Thwarted, though, very quickly for Smith. Back at it again as they peer in at each other. Halfway through the match, 3 minutes gone by. A minute here. Escape through the second period. As the wrestlers tie up, another single leg attempt from Smith. Good control, running out of room though. Gasaya trying to get his way out and does before a takedown. Remains 3-0 with 39 seconds left. Carter Smith, he's going to reconfigure that headgear. Gasaya is lined up on his side, and Smith taps him and says, yeah, take your spot over there. Inside of 30 seconds left in the second period. And a 3-0 lead for Carter Smith over Sam Gasaya. Gasaya had a little half penetration there. Smith, though, very light on his feet. Now trying to get that takedown right on the edge of the mat. Thought he had maybe lulled Gasaya down for a moment. Good strong attempt at the edge. Ran out of room. 10 seconds to go in the second period. See if we get any late action here. Doesn't appear that'll be the case. We'll go to the third. With a 3-0 lead remaining for Carter Smith.
132 pounds. Smith leads Gasaya.
Gasaya with the choice here in the third, and he will take the down position. Trying to find himself an escape and then a takedown to tie it up. Gets quickly to his feet. Smith goes right back. Gasaya with the pull through. Now he's got the front head and gets the escape. Smith still had some good control. Spun around there. Lost his maybe place on the mat for a moment. Now on the edge, trying to get that edge takedown. Keeping those feet in. Looking to pull Gasaya back. Now Gasaya with top position. He tries to go for the big throw. Nearly locked it up as they continue to fight on the edge of the mat. Good action over there. Score 3-1. Waukee's Carter Smith leading Linn-Mar's Sam Gasaya. Our first bout of the championship round here. And it's been a good one. Good action on both sides. And one of the coin flip matches. Gasaya got caught flat-footed there. A strong, deep penetration for Carter Smith. And there's the takedown. And now a 5-1 lead for Smith. Important one there as he looks to flatten out Sam Gasaya. He'd love to ride this one out to a victory. 5-1 lead for Carter Smith. Gasaya able to get back up to his base. Smith working out on the side. Tried to hatchet the arm down. He continues to crank. No stall warnings on either side. Certainly something to consider as we go into the final 30 seconds of regulation. Strong ride continues from Carter Smith. Down to 20 seconds left. Flattened out. Head out for a moment, trying to cross face. Just working in the middle. Content with the 4-point lead. Finish it out strong. Trying to roll through is Gasaya. And that'll do it. So we get things started at 132 pounds, and it is a victory for Waukee. 5-1 the final. And the decision. 3-0 on the team scoreboard for Waukee. And we will go to 138 pounds. For Linn-Mar, Reese Seary taking the mat on the other side for the Waukee Warriors, Dominic Rubino. Freshman for the Warriors. They come out right away, tie up. Both wrestlers looking for something big here early. And they'll go out of bounds and run out of room. Reese Seary, 19-14 record coming into action tonight. On the other side for Waukee is, a big move over there for Seary. Got the takedown. Haven't seen any back points though awarded. As Rubino trying to pick up the reversal. Seary, though, hasn't given up the leg. And out of bounds, we'll get a restart in the middle. 3-0 lead on the team scoreboard. 2-0 here. And are about at 138 pounds. Dominic Rubino, a 10-7 record here at the varsity level this season. Bumping up, though, from his traditional 126 weight that he's wrestled. And doing it against the junior Reese Seary. Seary earlier tonight was pinned against Dallas center Grimes with just 1 second left on the clock. In fact, the clock expired, but the pinfall was given right as that before the horn went off. Trying to tilt through is Seary. No points again. He's had Rubino a couple of different times in trouble. Very interesting lineup here for Waukee. Rebuilding on the fly is head coach Chad Volmecki. Still certainly a top 10 team this year as we finish out the first.
In the first period of 150,
You go through the lower weights, and
Siri.
only one senior until you get up into the upper weights, the final three weights. For Waukee, future certainly looking bright for them as that program continues to develop. Rubino, one of those pieces, a freshman at 138 pounds as he takes the down spot to begin the second period. So he's got that leg kind of back across the midsection of Rubino. Rubino trying to use it to his advantage. So you're trying to get a leg in and then working for the cradle or the tilt. Nothing happening there. Rubino still hasn't given up that leg. Keeps turning around. He's got a chance to get the reversal. Siri, though, fighting hard himself. Working towards a tilt. Well, look out here. Had it just for a moment. Looked like he was about to lock up a cradle. Now Rubino's come back out with some good control. You get the two on the edge of the mat. He does. A reversal for Dominic Rubino. We're tied up at 2. Good strong move at the edge of the mat. .102 clock in. Second period tied at 2. Waukee's Dominic Rubino. Reese Siri from Linn-Mar. As Siri laid out flat. Now trying to gain control up front. Riding a little bit high, now gets back down. Lowers those hips back just a touch. Cross face. Trying to wrap that head back around towards the left side of Siri. We go down to the final 15 seconds of the second period. Dominic Rubino able to get the reversal and tie it up here in the second. Our first period takedown from Reese Siri. And we'll go to the third, tied up. 2 apiece at 138 pounds. Rubino for Waukee, Siri for Linn-Mar. And we will start the third in the neutral spot. Both wrestlers on their feet. Siri is able to get the takedown in the first, feeling confident on his feet. Trying to step through, nothing. For that back trip was Rubino. Both wrestlers looking for control. Locked up tight as they go around, pushing and shoving and out of bounds. Had to start again back in the center of the mat. 2-2 it remains, minute 20 to go in the third. Who's going to find the advantage? Wants to make a mistake. Inside trip attempt from Siri. Just about had it again. Had good position there. And had Rubino for a moment on his heels. Now Rubino trying to get underneath. And they'll break 3 and restart with 46 seconds left. Siri comes through again. And for that big throw. They're out at the edge. No control given yet. And out of bounds.
No points.
Siri thought he had it for a moment, then at the end it was Rubino. No points awarded. We'll go back to the middle. 35.2 seconds to go. Tied up at 2. Siri again trying for that big move. Gets it. Gets the takedown. Now looking for back points on top of it. But does get the takedown. Down to 20 seconds left. And now Siri trying to ride this thing out. and get us tied on the scoreboard at 3 apiece. Rubino fighting final 10 seconds. He's got to hurry. Now Siri with the tilt on the backside. For a moment, Rubino almost had the reversal. 2 back points awarded. It'll be a 6-2 win for Reese Siri. And we are tied up again at 3 apiece as Linn-Mar bounces back with the victory at 138 pounds. Important victory for Linn-Mar there as the junior series gets the win. We'll go to 145.
And for the Warriors, Colin Driscoll.
It'll be Haiku Curlin, a senior for Linn-Mar, against Colin Driscoll, a freshman from Waukee. Haiku Curlin, 25-10 on the season. On the other side, Colin Driscoll, as he gets the takedown right away, a freshman with an 18-11 record. Quick takedown for the freshman as Waukee trots out back-to-back freshmen here at 138, now 145. .125 to go in the first. 2-0 lead for Colin Driscoll, waiting on deck at 152. Cody Anderson, the second-ranked wrestler in the state, in a potential top 10 matchup against Abbas Kemokai. Got a 1 count there, but that's it. As Driscoll trying to find some back points here in the final 50 seconds of the first period. 3-3 on the team scoreboard through the first 2. 14 matches out there, though. Linn-Mar is forfeiting the 106-pound weight class. Second-ranked Brandon O'Brien not going to go tonight for Linn-Mar in preparation. Seen some limited action this year. You kind of look through the Linn-Mar lineup, and they got wrestlers 35-plus matches, many of them, but just a 15-1 record for Brandon O'Brien this year, trying to keep him healthy after a strong run a year ago. That's at 106 pounds. We started at 132. As Waukee got the win there with Carter Smith. Lee Siri responded for Linn-Mar with the decision. Here it's 2-0 as we go to the second. Driscoll over Carolyn. Driscoll will take the down spot here to begin the second period. Carolyn with the cover. And we are underway. Quickly out was Driscoll. Like Carolyn certainly didn't want to fight, use energy. Good inside, quick move for Driscoll. Now can he finish? Nice response for Carolyn. And looking to try to pull his head out is Driscoll if he can. He's got the takedown, and he does. There's the deuce. Colin Driscoll with another takedown, his second of the evening. It's a 5-0 lead for Driscoll over Carolyn. 1:20 to go in the second period.
Carolyn, 5-1.
There's the escape, first point. As Carolyn able to get on the scoreboard for the first time. Driscoll back to his feet. Oh, nice quick move there. Nice response out of Carolyn after finding himself down 5-0. Gets the takedown, and now an escape given away, 6-3. Feels like Linn-Mar much more confident having Carolyn on his feet. Pushing through as Driscoll with a little extra push out of bounds. Back set with 31.2 to go. Wrestling in the second, inside with the single. Got the ankle and the head out. Good takedown and a response back the other way for Colin Driscoll. It's 8-3, Driscoll with the lead. 15 seconds to go. Driscoll trying to ride out this period. Run that arm through. There's the horn for the second period.
End of the second period, 145.
We'll go to the third in a 8-3 score. Colin Driscoll leading Akuru Quirlin. And neutral here again to begin the third. Driscoll very quick around. He's got deep position, needs to finish and does. So it's a 10-3 lead. Driscoll now feeling confident on his feet. Able to get some good work and escape for Carolyn. And it's 10-4. Driscoll back to the middle. Working towards the head. And the tie-up, top position there in that front for Driscoll. Now looking to try to set up a cradle. He is yanking Carolyn back towards the middle of the mat. Carolyn, though, scooting away. Out of bounds. Showing 12-4 on the scoreboard for Colin Driscoll of Waukee with the lead, trying to give the Warriors the lead back as we're tied up at 3 on the team scoreboard. 145 pounds in the regional duel finals. Winner moves on to Wednesday's state duel tournament from Wells Fargo Arena, followed by the traditional state tournament coming your way starting on Thursday. .30 seconds left here in the third. Driscoll continues to maintain the 8-point lead. That's good enough for a major decision. Certainly for the team score, Carolyn would love to find a way to try to get an escape here. Other ideas, though, for Colin Driscoll. Inside of 7 seconds to go. Now just hanging on for dear life. There's the horn. It's a major decision. 12-4 your final score. 14 points for the Warriors on that one, as they take a 7-3 lead through 3 weight classes here in the regional finals. We'll go to 152. It'll be Cody Anderson, the second-ranked wrestler at 152 pounds, against Abbas Kemokai, number 8 in the state in Class 3A. Top 10 matchup here. Anderson very quickly to work. Kemokai, though, he is not giving up an inch. Good action here. What has a chance to be a good one at 152. 2 wrestlers certainly anticipate you'd see next week at the state tournament. Anderson tried to go with the power throw, then slid in and gets the takedown. It's a 2-0 lead for Waukee's Cody Anderson. Escape for Kemokai, as it's now 2-1. Minute gone by in the match. 2-1 lead for second-ranked Cody Anderson against number 8, Abbas Kemokai. Anderson. Oh boy, so quick on that move. Still no points though. How about Kemokai able to come out there and not give up the takedown? Strong move from him. Now Kemokai tries to go to work. And he doesn't want to get involved in a slug match here. Anderson, very physical wrestler at 152. Anderson keeps coming. Kemokai right there with him. They tie up again with 20 seconds to go. Anderson has the top position as they tie up front. Quickly gets to the ankle. Quick move. Can Kemokai hold on? Trying to split those legs and come through the backside. Will he have time to do it? He will not.
And the first period
Through one, it is Cody Anderson 2, Abbas Kemokai 1. Linn-Mar with the choice. Kemokai will defer to the third period. Cody Anderson with the choice will take down. Right to the ankle. There's Kemokai. Anderson able to get to his feet, gets the escape. Took him just 15 seconds to do it. And his lead grows to 2. 3-1 our score in the second period. Boy, Anderson so strong and physical up there. Tough to get any kind of room if you're Kemokai. He's got a couple of different ways. There, quickly came through a scramble situation. Could have been tough for either wrestler. Both found themselves in a precarious position. But nothing happening there. Another tight one. And Anderson gets the takedown.
5-1.
And a 5-1 lead. Kemokai turns to face. Now comes back to the ankle of Anderson with 45 seconds left in the second period. Flatten back out now, more of a traditional type of spot you see the wrestlers. A little bit cockeye there for a moment, but they're set up again. 20 seconds to go. Kemokai would love to find a way to get an escape, but it's like they're down on the mat. He's just conserving some energy for the third. Doesn't want to give up that wrist control. Anderson works there, then comes underneath. And we'll go to the third with a 5-1 lead. Waukee's Cody Anderson over Abbas Kemokai. Kemokai gets the choice to begin the third period. He's going to take down. Gets to his feet and gets out with the escape. 5-2 the score after the escape. Abbas Kemokai trailing second-ranked Cody Anderson by a score of 5-2. Here's Anderson with the tie-up. Thought about the inside attempt, then gave up on it. Comes right back. Boy, he is strong in there, and another takedown.
7-2.
Make it 7-2. Cody Anderson as his lead continues to grow. And at 7-2, you wonder if he's starting to think about bonus points and trying to work towards that 8-point decision and a major for the team points. On the team scoreboard, it's Waukee up 7-3.
Escape Kemokai, 7-3.
7-3 after the escape. Anderson back to work. Kemokai comes right back at him. And out of bounds. Linn-Mar head coach Doug Stryker. Instruction for his 152-pound wrestler, Abbas Kemokai. Cody Anderson, number 2 in the state at 152 for Waukee. Kemokai, number 8. And the final rankings from IA Wrestle. 35 seconds to go, 7-3 it remains. Anderson, boy, had that ankle for a moment. Ooh, dangerous throw attempt for Anderson. Boy, he's so confident in his abilities, though. He can certainly do that.
Takedown, Anderson, 9-3.
Potentially dangerous was the call, and the knee for Anderson. 9-3 with the takedown, 9.6 seconds left. Anderson going to go with the international start, then goes right back. Kemakai with the escape. 9-4. That's how we'll end. Second-ranked Cody Anderson, a 9-4 win over 8th-ranked DeBess Kemakai. The decision at 152 gives Waukee now a 10-3 lead. We go to 160 pounds. It'll be 4th-ranked Tate Nakgaboren for Linn-Mar, freshman at 160, who is ranked number 4. He's been outstanding this year. Jermaine Samler on the other side for Waukee. We've seen Samler wrestle before. He is action-packed in there. Enjoyed watching him the last couple of years, the growth we've seen for Samler, but a tough task in front of him with Tate Nakgaboren, a freshman who is ranked 4th in the state. Nakgaboren 28-2 on the year coming in. And he gets the takedown and looking for more. And Samler in trouble there for a moment. Samler this season 16-15. Nakgaboren with a tight hold. Trying to press down on those shoulders, get the pinfall. Samler looking to work through it. Nakgaboren again, comes back. On the other side, right on top of Samler. Still 45 seconds left to work the pinfall, and he gets it. In a minute 17. There is a pin, our first fall of the evening here in the second match. As Linn-Mar gets the victory, and just like that, they're back within a point. As it's 10-9 now with the 6-point pinfall. Blake Hawk getting the call for Waukee at 170 pounds, a freshman. 5th-ranked Ryan Plummer for Linn-Mar. Plummer 28-4 and gets the quick takedown. Just 18 seconds into the match. On the other side, Blake Hawk at 170 pounds. Hawk gets the escape. 21-13 through his freshman campaign. Hawk for a moment had Plummer. Was trying to go for the big throw, didn't get it. As the wrestlers come back to their feet, now tie up. Plummer. Got to pull that leg through as Hawk has a tight hold of it. Not giving away the position, but has to be careful with the power of Plummer. Doesn't want to get taken to his back. Hawk continues, though, on that leg. Now he's thinking about a takedown himself. Hawk doesn't want to give up the left leg of Plummer. Plummer continues to spin, trying to put pressure there on the head. He's got to continue to spin. And there's the takedown for Ryan Plummer. That makes it 4-1 with 12 seconds to go in the first period. Plummer will ride out the period and take a 4-1 lead into the second at 170 pounds. 10-9 our score in the team score. A 1-point lead for Waukee over Linn-Mar. Waukee's taken 3 matches, Linn-Mar with a couple, but they're pinned at 160 pounds. It's got them right back into it. Hawk will take the down spot and gets the escape. 4-2 after the escape for Blake Hawk. Hawk's had a couple of moments trying to trip from back behind. Not a strong attempt, as didn't have that position up top. Trying to go inside the Firemen's
And up on that
for Ryan Plummer. They'll go out, and we'll get a restart in the middle. 1:37 to go in the second. On a chilly night outside here, regional duels. Linn-Mar had a long drive home after this one. They'd certainly love to go home with a victory here tonight. 20 to go. Plummer, quick move, and then
takedown, Plummer.
flips back to get the takedown and a 6-2 lead out of Ryan Plummer. Well, some possible shuffling coming up next for Waukee. In the next few weight classes, they list a couple of different wrestlers out there. Possibility of Griffin Gamble maybe moving up a weight class. That could be a possibility. We'll see what head coach Chad Volmecki has up his sleeve. The squad leads it by a point right now on the team scoreboard, 10-9. As an escape for Hawk.
6-3.
With 20 seconds to go in the second. 6-3 our score. On the Wizard. Plummer still hasn't got that leg through. Hawk doesn't want to give it up. Plummer trying to come all the way through, but not going to have time to do it and finish it off. And we will go to the third. And it remains a 6-3 lead for Ryan Plummer over Blake Hauk. Plummer from Linn-Mar, he'll take the down spot. On the whistle to his feet and escape in 3 seconds. 7-3 now for Plummer. Leading it by 4. A couple of different times we've seen Hawk, though. Had some good moves on his feet. Again, going inside is Plummer. Not out of bounds. 1:38 to go. Plummer thinking about building out a 4-point lead. Hawk, though, just looking for that one big move that could get him back and possibly give the lead. He's maybe got the beginning of it. Couldn't finish it off, though. Now Plummer using that gas tank to get a takedown. Well, just for a moment, it looked like the freshman Blake Hawk was going to come up with the big move. But the savvy veteran Ryan Plummer able to thwart the attempt and get the takedown. And make it 9-3. An escape now at 9-4, inside a minute left. Plummer thinking major decision. Hawk still trying for that big one. Here's Plummer again, though. And there's another takedown from him. Make it 11-4. Going to give up the escape, it appears, once again. And he does. 11-5, so another takedown. Going to the double leg this time. Hawk battling on the edge. They're trying to pull it back for the big one. Can he step through? Plummer with good position if he can pull that arm out for the takedown. 20 seconds to go. And there's Plummer. Does get the takedown with 15 seconds left. 13-5 the score. And Linn-Mar's going to get the lead back. They'll do it with a major decision. 13-5 the final for Ryan Plummer as he gets the win. And the team score now goes to 13-10 Linn-Mar as they lead for the first time here tonight. Waukee jumped out to a 3-0 lead. We were tied up at 3-3. And Waukee took 2 matches, but Linn-Mar's taken the last 2 by a fall, followed by a major decision. And it is a 3-point lead, 13-10. Tanner Spikesma going to get the run here at 182 against A.J. Frost. Sophomore Tanner Spikesma out on the mat. A couple of spikes was listed here. 20-18 record for the sophomore. AJ Frost for Linn-Mar this season. And big move for Spikesma. Gets the takedown. Can't get back points out of it, but he will certainly take that. Nice start. Well, the young man now working with back points. Tanner Spikesma, the sophomore, coming out here quick in 3.
2-point reversal for Frost.
And Frost comes back with a reversal, so it's 5-2. Now to escape. So 8 points in the first 50 seconds here. The action heating up on a cold Wednesday night. Tanner Spikesma moving up to 182 pounds. Spikesma using the quickness to get around. And now he leads at 8-2. AJ Frost 10-7 this year coming in. And potentially dangerous was the call. Waukee boy, the teammates for Spikesma, coaching staff, they were up there. Thought they had a chance at a big move. Still an 8-2 lead for the Waukee wrestler. And Tanner Spikesma. Still working hard here against Frost. Down to 25 seconds left. Waukee trailing on the team score, 13-10. Spikesma got the arm lock, now trying to get that turn again. Haven't got a count yet, now we do. 4 seconds to go, there's the pin. Big pin for Waukee. Tanner Spikesma bumps up to 182 pounds. And the fall for him with 3 seconds to go. And Waukee back in the lead as we go back and forth here in the regional dual finals. Waukee regains the lead 16-3. Now Griffin Gamble bumps up himself to 195. Gamble with the quick takedown. Gamble, one of the top wrestlers in the state at 182, ranked second. Out of bounds. Rourke Martin gets the escape. Martin with an important victory back in the opening win for Linn-Mar as they outlasted Dallas Center Grimes by a final score of 40-30. Gamble right back to work. Takedown for him. And it's 4-1. 2 back points also awarded. So it's 6-1 Waukee. Gamble just a sophomore, but he has been outstanding for this Waukee program in the first nearly 2 years of his career. Districts coming up on Saturday. As 2 wrestlers from each weight class will move on to the state tournament next week. Gamble certainly expected to be, for Waukee, one of their state qualifiers, as Waukee will make their way to Marshalltown for the district tournament. Cedar Falls, Marshalltown, Newton, Waterloo East, Waterloo West, Waukee, along with Waverly, Shell Rock, and Cedar Rapids Xavier will be the teams competing. And for Waukee, when you see Waverly Shell Rock there on the other side, you know there'll be plenty of tough wrestlers there, along with the 6 other teams. Gamble again has another tight hold here up top. 9 seconds to go. Can he get the pin? And Martin continues to fight. It'll be 3 more back points. Make it 11-2. We'll go to the second period, an 11-2 lead out of Griffin Gamble. Gamble with the choice, takes down. Gets to his feet. Back to the ankle comes Martin. Martin had the win earlier for Linn-Mar, 4-3 decision at 195. Gamble gets the escape, make it 12-2. Waukee leading the team score by 3. Gamble not just thinking about the victory here, though, but thinking about those bonus points. As we wrestle at 195 pounds, began at 132. And another takedown for Gamble. Now at 14-2. Looks like he's going to try to work for a turn for a little bit as he goes to a crossface. And trying to lock up a cradle with it. Now comes back the other way. And with the big turn, it's a move that Gamble's used a few different times. And he's got back points again. And potentially dangerous, looks like. Going to be the call, 3 back points for Gamble. So it's 17-2. And that makes it a technical fall. 15 points for Waukee, 17-2 the final. As Gamble gets the victory. And the lead at 8 now for Waukee. 21-13 for the Warriors. Gamble, nice win for him in the second period. 220 pounds. This is another one of those decisions we were waiting on for Waukee. Luke Gaffney, a sophomore for Linn-Mar. Like maybe a piece of gauze over there with some blood came off during the last match at 195 pounds. And look at Chad Volmecki. Doing it all over there.
For Linn-Mar,
goes and gets that good roll.
For the Warriors, Cale Thorson.
It'll be Cale Thorson getting the call. And a Linn-Mar wrestler we did not have in the opening lineup. It will be Jackson Snitzelar. So Snitzelar, who had wrestled at heavyweight this year, goes down to 220. Of course, there's the ankle pan. As Griffin Gamble had left the mat with his still on his ankle, but we're back ready to go. Final touch-up duty there over on the mat, cleaning up the blood. Yeah, looks all right. Jackson Snitzelar, senior with a 19-6 record, against Cale Thorson, the senior for Waukee. Thorson this season, he has put together a 31-6 record on the year, and he gets a takedown right away. Thorson ranked number 6 in the final rankings from IA Wrestle. Luke Gaffney had wrestled earlier at 220 pounds. He won by injury default. Kind of a ugly injury that we saw. There's Thorson. He's got it locked up tight. There's the pin. It took 51 seconds. But a win very quickly for Cale Thorson. 51 seconds in, and Waukee now has gained control. 3 consecutive victories for the Warriors. 21-13 they lead through 220 pounds. We go to 285.
For the Warriors, Cale Winter.
It'll be Luke Gaffney, who wrestled earlier at 220. He'll jump up. And Cale Winter will go to 285. So two wrestlers that normally are at 220 pounds will bump up to 285. At the normal size you usually see out of the big guys as the headgear pops off from Luke Gaffney. He'll tighten it back up and we will go again. Gaffney out on the mat. His record during his sophomore campaign now 17-8. Cale Winter on the other side. For the Waukee Warriors. And a 19-7 record for the freshman this year at the varsity level. Good attempt there initially from Winter, but Gaffney able to thwart it. Gets the takedown and 2 points to jump out to the early lead. Waukee 27, Linn-Mar 13. Linn-Mar is also forfeited 106 pounds here tonight, so the importance of this one, and certainly with the 120-pounder Thurman Christensen looming for Waukee. 126. Bryce Parkey waiting there for Linn-Mar at number 4. Keep an eye on that as the escape given. And it's 2-1. Winter from Waukee. Gaffney from Linn-Mar. And Gaffney with another takedown. He's got a couple of them in the first. Winter gets back to his feet for a moment, but brought right back down from Gaffney. Gaffney trying to ride out this period, doesn't want to give up the escape. Right back to the leg. And out of time. Through the first period, it is Luke Gaffney 4 and Cale Winter 1. Linn-Mar with the decision. Gaffney will defer to the third. Winter will take the down spot. Outside wrist control for Linn-Mar's Luke Gaffney. Now goes for a moment down to the ankle, back across. Trying to stretch out the body of Cale Winter. Goes towards the legs. And stepping back across, trying to peel back is Gaffney. Now back to the front side and walking his way through. Now trying to come back. And the back door up to his feet for a moment is Winter. Still no points awarded. Still nothing there as Gaffney has a tight hold of that leg. Winter hanging on. Pulling the head back out is Gaffney with Winter on his feet. 53 seconds left. And a stall call. That'll be a point for Winter. Trying to get another one is finally working his way back down to the ankle. Is Gaffney. But a point awarded for Winter, making it 4-2. .30 seconds to go, and there is a whistle from the official. Winter remains down in the scoreboard, 4-2, and in the down position as Luke Gaffney covers him up. The whistle to start the final 30 seconds of the second period. Again, Winter able to get to his feet, and they're looking for that stall again. Comes right back to the leg, and another stall is the call, so 2 points have been awarded now to Winter on stall calls. It's 4-3. Oh, but a big move there, and some points going to be coming. We'll see if it's a 5 count. It looks like it is. Oh, how about those back points and the change in this match. Luke Gaffney. Strong move right at the end of the period. Went from a 4-3 match to 7-3 with the back points. Gaffney has the choice to begin the third. He'll take down. Leading by 4, 285 pounds. And an escape, building that lead up to 5 now. Right away on the shot, Winter. Tries to get in. Gaffney going back to the ankle. Not looking to give up control there. We'll wrap around. Winter looking to turn back. He's got to find a way to spin that body through. Breaks free for a moment. Keeps turning. He gets a takedown. And he does. Well done by Cale Winter for the takedown. And it's 8-5. Gaffney trying to burst free. And does. 9-5. His lead back to 4. Winter comes right at him. But Gaffney now with the front position on that headlock. Turns the corner. Looking to complete the takedown over on the edge, out of room. 9-5, minute 4 to go. This has been a good one. At 285 pounds. Takedown given for Luke Gaffney with 35 seconds to go. Well, that Waukee coaching staff not giving up, but now some trouble, more back points as Gaffney has continued to work hard out there. Referee holding those fingers down with the back points. The hold's given up. He'll award him, and there it is. It's a 14-5 lead. Right back to it is Gaffney again. Still no count. 14-5 your final. Check that, 2 more. 16-5. But it's a major decision for Gaffney as Linn-Mar ends the run for Waukee after the Warriors had picked up 3 consecutive victories as they get 14 points there, 27-17 on the team scoreboard. Waukee still leading by 10 at 106 pounds. Linn-Mar will keep that weight open. Bane Svensson gets the victory, the freshman, and 3 points. 6 points, excuse me, for Waukee. So that'll make it 33-17 at 113 pounds. Marwal Altwell will get the run at it. The sophomore comes in with a 13-15 record. Hoffbauer, excuse me, Elijah Hoffbauer. Wrestled at 106 at times this year, 22-17 record. Moves up 213 pounds. So as we see Hoffbauer wrestling. Chance here is we have 3 matches remaining. It's a 16-point lead, so Linn-Mar would need, at the very least, 2 pins and a technical fall to win this. Any victory for Waukee will wrap up the match at 113 pounds. But 3 weights to go, 113, 120, and 126. Winner to the regional duel state championships. The team competition next Wednesday, and a stall warning underneath as they go Hoffbauer with the stall. Marwan Altal, sophomore for Linn-Mar. He is down and gets out with the escape. Now Altal trying to be aggressive, trying to figure out a way to get that big move. But an answer from Hoffbauer. Waukee side looking for the takedown call. And there it is, the takedown for Hoffbauer. Hoffbauer extends his lead now to 3, 4-1 your score. Final 5 seconds of the first period. Well, we got one started at 132. Waukee with the victory there. Linn-Mar came back, tied it up at 3 apiece. And then we went back and forth for a while. A couple of wins from Waukee, a couple for Linn-Mar as they took a 13-10 lead. Waukee responded, though, a fall at 182, a technical fall at 195, and then a pin at 220 as they gained control of this match at 27-13. Linn-Mar with a major decision at heavyweight, followed by the forfeit at 106 to Waukee. And a 33-17 lead on the scoreboard. Marwan Altal, Elijah Hoffbauer. Linn-Mar versus Waukee at 113 pounds. Hoffbauer trying to post the head, spin around. Can as he runs out of room, out of bounds.
Takedown, Hoffbauer, 6-1.
Hoffbauer with another takedown. .50 seconds to go in the second as Hoffbauer continues the ride. Looking to tilt back. Altal did a nice job with the elbow, thwarting that attempt. Hoffbauer with the roll through for a moment. Nothing happening there. 20 seconds to go in the second period. Going to get a stall warning, and that'll be a point for Altal, making it 6-2, 7.9 seconds to go in the second period. Altal went with the switch, but quickly covered up from Hoffbauer. And we will go to the third period. It's a 6-1 lead for Elijah Hoffbauer over Marwan Altal. Choice now goes to the Waukee wrestler, Hoffbauer. He'll take down. Altal with the cover as we begin the third. Right back to the mat. Hoffbauer gets to his feet again, able to break free. And the escape. 7-1, any kind of victory for Waukee at 113 pounds will clinch the match, as it is 7-2 officially on the scoreboard. Correction there, 7-2. We'll get a stalemate, and we'll start it again in the middle. Quick off the whistle, it'll be a caution. Altal trying to get that jump. Look to go inside. Oh, now he's got a big move. For a moment, good, strong positioning by Elijah Hoffbauer, though. And will stay off his back. That was a very dangerous spot. That's exactly what Marwan Altal needs to extend things for Linn-Mar here tonight. Down to a minute to go. And we'll get another stalemate and another restart in the middle. Always love to see that from the officials. Nothing happening. Get the guys back out there. No need to waste time. Want to see the action. Want to see these guys breaking free. Get the movement necessary. How tall he is. Down by 5. Knows he needs something big. Elijah Hoffbauer, though, he has been solid for Waukee. As the junior trying to get the win at 113 for the Warriors and clinch their spot in the state duels next week on Wednesday. 21 seconds to go. Just waiting for that was Elijah Hoffbauer. Gets the takedown, and he's looking for more. 5 seconds to go. Can he finish it off with a pin? Won't get that, but the 5-point move. A 12-2 victory, a major decision for Elijah Hoffbauer of Waukee. And they clinch their spot next week in the dual tournament as Waukee leads now 37-17 with 2 weight classes remaining.
For Linn-Mar, Caden Centers, and for the Warriors, Thurman Christensen.
For Linn-Mar, it'll be Caden Centers, a freshman. On the other side for Waukee, Thurman Christensen, the junior, who comes in ranked number 3 at 120 pounds. Christensen right away goes to work, gets the takedown. Centers this year just a 5-17 record during his freshman campaign. Christensen 36-3 this season. A little ball and chain. Trying to get back points out of it. He's got centers strapped up. 2 back points for Christensen. Right back to work again is Thurman Christensen. 2 more back points. He's built the lead to 6-0. He'll go right back to the well again. And 2 back points awarded. They'll go right back to the exact same move. And got 2 more back points. So 10-0, a minute and 10 in. Thurman Christensen doing what he wants, the very talented junior. There's a whistle to caution. And right back to work. Now trying to get to the cradle is Christensen. Centers trying to find a way to break free. Christensen, a tough ride, now comes back out. Working on that left wrist of Centers. Centers doesn't want to give up the arm and goes right back to the old ball and chain. Nothing there. Christensen asking for a stall. Centers isn't giving him anything, gets the stall warning. 15 seconds to go. He cranks it back and gets the tilt. There's the count, and it'll be 3 back points at the very least awarded. He'll give that up. 13-0 through the first period for Thurman Christensen.
The end of the first period, 120 pounds, Christensen leading Centers 13-0.
Christensen will go both up here to begin the neutral position. Needs a takedown, and we'll get the takedown. No chance at the pin, but it's a technical fall in 2 minutes and 6 seconds. A technical fall as Waukee gets another win on the scoreboard. 5 more team points for the Warriors. 42-17.
126 pounds for Linn-Mar, Bryce Park, and for the Warriors, Connor Kelly.
It'll be Connor Kelly for Waukee against 4th-ranked Bryce Park from Linn-Mar. Park, the 4th-ranked wrestler, comes in with a 29-1 victory after his win earlier tonight. Connor Kelly for Waukee. The junior checks in 24-12 this year. 42-17 as Waukee will advance to the state tournament next week on Wednesday, the duel competition. Been conversation after that change years ago, moving it from where it was for a number of years. They'd wrestle the week after the traditional state tournament and moving it to the Wednesday. Oh, Park in some trouble here as Connor Kelly with the takedown and more. Potentially dangerous, the call there as Kelly rolled through, but it's a 5-point lead on the 5-point move from Connor Kelly. Boy, this young man certainly take momentum if he can find a way to get a victory against the 4th-ranked wrestler at 126 pounds. You take that into districts coming up this week. That is a jolt of energy, no doubt. Back to work again is Connor Kelly. Waukee will be in Marshalltown on Saturday. Cedar Falls, Marshalltown, Newton, Waterloo East, Waterloo West, Waverly, and Xavier, the 8 teams competing. The 7 others joined by Waukee in Marshalltown. Top 2 wrestlers in each weight class will move on to the 2020 state tournament at Wells Fargo Arena. Still no points awarded. And there's the reversal of the 2 points with 18 seconds left as Park gets the reversal. Now it goes to work on Kelly. Out of bounds. Remains 5-2 with 5.7 seconds left. Linn-Mar will be on the road at Western Dubuque for their district tournament this weekend, joined by Davenport Central, Davenport North, Davenport West, Dubuque Hempstead, Dubuque Senior, North Scott, the home team Western Dubuque, and of course those Linn-Mar Lions. All happening this Saturday, the district competition with 8 teams. And an escape will be given to Kelly as he took the down spot. Park said, let him have the point, I want to go both up. And that's how they'll start the second. 6-2 with the escape. Connor Kelly leading 4th-ranked Bryce Park. 1:35 to go in the second. Kelly continues to be aggressive.
Off the man, no points.
Conversation with the official and Park as they walk their way back to the middle. In the start circle, and we're ready to go again. Down to 1:10 left in the second, our final match of the night at 126 pounds. Waukee's already clinched their spot in the dual tournament next week.
Off the man, no points.
Out of bounds and a little bit extra there. Over on the edge. Again, strong wrestling for Connor Kelly. Trying to get the takedown here in the second. Now Park comes out, and he'll get the takedown, and it's 6-4. Get you up to date on some other scores across 3A. West Des Moines Valley is moving on as the Tigers win in criteria in the regional duels over Centennial. 160 pounds, they needed a major decision. In fact, it finished tied at 28 apiece, but Valley gets the win on criteria. Good one there with Centennial and Valley. We'll go to the final period, 6-4 here. The lead for Connor Kelly over Bryce Park. Number 4, Bettendorf, a victory over Prairie as the Bulldogs go back to the state duels. Indianola, a dominating performance for the Indians as they beat Johnston 62-9. Waverly Shell Rock rolled tonight against Western Dubuque, 79-0 the score there. With the ride up top, it is Connor Kelly for Waukee holding on. We get a reversal out of it, and we are tied. Now 6-6. So Bryce Park has worked his way all the way back, gave up the 5-point move at the beginning of the match, and has battled his way back to a deadlock, 6-6, with 70 seconds to go. Fort Dodge with an early lead over Cedar Falls, 23-0 in that one this evening. Trying to get back points is Park. Still have not seen that second swipe. There it is. It'll be back points for Bryce Park, and he will take the lead. Now Park trying to apply pressure, 39 seconds to go. Leading his way back, and the pin. Well, a strong finish there for Linn-Mar as Park took an early 5-point move, comes back, and gets the pin. 42-23 our final. Quick timeout. We'll come back and put a cap on things on the other side as Waukee moves on to the state dual tournament next week. We come back with more on CISN.
Central Bank, proud to be a long-standing Iowa tradition. Founded in 1887 in Storm Lake, we've grown over the years from that one location to a bank serving northwest and central Iowa, employing more than 200 people in the region. Being here and being from here, it makes central bankers unique in the banking world. Decisions are made here. Investments of our time and resources are made here. For us, banking is still about people. Our reverence for community and hard work speaks to a proud Iowa heritage. Our passion for small business to bold new directions forward for our bank and the Iowans we serve. Thank you for your support of Central Bank. Let's keep it going. Let's plan together. Let's execute for Iowa's small business, agricultural, and individual banking customers. Central Bank is ready to make it happen. Member FDIC.
Welcome back once again to the Waukee Fieldhouse as the Waukee Warriors, for the third consecutive season, they will be back on the mats at Wells Fargo Arena in the dual competition next Wednesday from the Well, as Waukee trying to add some more hardware to the already stacked up trophy cases here at Waukee Fieldhouse. Multi-time All-Smarts champion and a wrestling program that's done great things under head man Chad Volmecki. Well, started off early on here. We got going at 132 pounds. It was back and forth for a while, but Waukee really took big advantage of the match in the upper weights at 182 pounds. They picked up a victory there with Tanner Spikesma with the fall, then a technical fall as Griffin Gamble moved up to 195. They got the victory there. It was Thorson with a fall also at 220 pounds, and really the big difference was what they did in those upper weight classes tonight for the Waukee Warriors as they run away with a 42-23 win over the Lions from Linn-Mar. Congratulations to the Waukee Warriors as they move to the state tournament next week. Best of luck to all the wrestlers coming up this weekend at the district competition across the state, Class 3A, 2A, and 1A, as the wrestlers in all 14 weight classes, 16 of them in each, will move on to the state tournament next week at Wells Fargo Arena. Final score for the final time: Waukee a winner tonight over Linn-Mar, 42-23, and regional champions. They'll move on to the tournament next week. Thanks for watching on CISN. Trent Condon signing off for all the crew. Thanks for being with us. We'll be back with more high school sports here on CISN. Good night, everyone.